Hello, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I remain Dr. Halal Doctor, Dr. Lawal Abdul Salam. We're gonna discuss a little. We're gonna talk about just something usual, something very common. We're gonna look at our feeding habits, how it can help us, how it can kill us, how it can make us healthy. It is very important for us to feed. It is very important for us to get energy for our daily activity. It is very important for us to eat so that we can stay alive, but not staying alive so that we can eat. As such, if you, as an individual, the only thing you do in life is to eat, you're gonna kill yourself. A time will come that food is gonna kill you. So what is worth doing is worth doing well. And if you must consume food, you must consume it with wisdom. Now, as a grown-up adult, you don't need more than 2,500 calories per day. You don't need more than this a day. Yes, those days when humans were still hunting for food, they go to the bush, they hunt animals and do farm and do crude farming before they can eat. Yes, they can consume up to 4,000 kilocalories per day. But if you as a man or as an adult, you go to office, you work 8 hours a day sitting, this is your job, and you still consume up to 4,000, 3,000 kilocalories per day, you are killing yourself. In no time, you're going to develop metabolic diseases, even before you get to 40, 50 years. You're going to become diabetic, you're going to become hypertensive, and you wonder, this disease is not running in my family. Why am I coming down with this metabolic disease? You are coming down with this metabolic disease because you consume too much calories, and as such, your body cannot keep up with this food, and they become diseased. Your pancreas become diseased. You start developing insulin insensitivity. Even when you have insulin, they become insensitive. Your eyesight become bad, you become hypertensive, you start having chest pain, anginas, you start having cardiac arrest if care is not taken, you may develop stroke, you may have kidney failure, you may even come down with liver diseases, and in fact every disease surrounding metabolic diseases. Now take a look at the world. The people whom have more of metabolic diseases are citizens of other regions where they don't really do expend energy but they eat. I can categorically tell you that the Middle East have the largest people living with diabetes mellitus all over the world. Why? Because many of them really live sedentary lifestyle because of the atmosphere is hot, their weather is unfriendly. As such, many of them don't go for outdoor activity except at night, so they stay indoors and they consume food, a lot of food, food rich in calories, a lot of calories. And as such, those who are not getting big, those who are not getting obese, they are coming down with metabolic disease before they even get to 40 years. So this is some of the challenges if you don't control your diet you're gonna have. So first and foremost, what you're gonna do as an adult, you need to knock off high caloric food. For example, those of you who love drinking juice, sweetening tea, sweetening coffee, this must go out of your diet. Take them out of your diet. You don't need them if you really want to live a healthy life. Eat calories instead of drinking calories. In your breakfast should not be so large that you consume so much calories. If you are eating eba or pounded yam in the morning, eat little and eat more of vegetable. Make vegetable soup your best of soup. Snack with fruits, mango, cashew, apple, you name the guava, avocado, pear. Snack with this instead of snacking with high caloric food. When you do this, you'll see that you will not load your body with glucose, enough blood glucose. The next thing you're gonna do is exercise. You don't need to always drive anywhere you are going. You want to drive, you want to go to a place of 100 meters, you drive. Do exercise. Use your legs. Jog. This will also help your heart to become more, better. For example, exercise is so important for your heart that the coronary arteries normally they don't have tributaries, they don't have they just have right coronary artery and left coronary arteries. If you end up doing exercise all the time, cardio exercises, you walk, you jog, you see that at the end of the day you have other tributaries in your artery that will help your heart. In case one is blocked, the other will help supply blood to that part of the heart that is not receiving blood supply. So it is very important for you to do exercise. Now, for the meat lovers, especially red meat, research has shown that the number one risk factor of developing colorectal cancer is meat. Although it runs in the family, some people they have colorectal cancer, and as such they need to do some investigations as soon as they clock 50 years to rule out colorectal cancer. But sometimes colorectal cancer happens spontaneously, such that this person never have it in his family, but he comes down with colorectal cancer. These people who are at risk of coming down with colorectal cancer are the red meat lovers. Imagine someone that eats suya, consumes suya maybe 2-3 times in a week. Not just that, he eats meat practically every day. You serve him morning food, he's gonna eat red meat. You serve him afternoon food, he's gonna eat red meat. You serve him dinner, he's gonna eat red meat. He eats red meat practically every day. This person is at a very high risk of developing colorectal cancer. And those persons who love not just liking red meat, they love it when it is fatty red meat. These persons not just coming down with colorectal cancer, this person is going to have cardiac problem. These persons are the right candidate for ischemic stroke. These persons are right candidates for kidney failure, because these fatty meats, they are high in bad cholesterol. They're going to block your renal artery, they're going to block your carotid artery, they're going to block your coronary artery, they're going to block arteries supplying blood to your anywhere there's artery. They're going to block the artery carrying blood to your penis, and you're going to come down with erectile dysfunction. They're going to block the blood supplying your kidneys. You're going to have renal artery stenosis, and you're going to have persistent elevation of blood pressure. You're going to have failing kidneys. You're going to have cardiac arrest. You're going to have stroke. You're going to have name them, especially those who are eating red meats. So it is very important for you as a man whom is mid-30s, cut down. Preferably stop eating red meat. There are better options. You have chicken, you have fish. I for one, I prefer fish these days. If you have money, you work, you can substitute the red meat for salmon to help you. Olive oil will help you, and at the end of the day, you live an healthy life. So recapping all what I'm saying is 60 to 70% of your problem, especially problem associated with metabolic diseases, will be resolved if you change your diet. If you are disciplined enough to restrict eating some certain food like red meats, fried food, junk food, chocolates or oil, you're gonna reverse that erectile dysfunction that has been there for a long while. You're gonna reverse it. That chest pain that is there, that is killing you, you're gonna reverse it. That headache you always feel, that you always take paracetamol, is gonna reverse it. Those pins and needle sensation you feel under your feet, you're gonna reverse them. That blurry vision that is affecting you, you're gonna reverse them. So there are a lot of advantages of diet restriction, and be the type that is more or less eating plant-based diet and doing exercise and not consuming more than 2,000 calories for a female and 2,500 calories for males. When you do this, you even become more active even in old age. You see some persons, they are 60 years, 70 years, for example, actors like Arnold Schwarzenegger and all the rest. They are getting aged, but still they are active because they maintain their diet, they do exercises, and as such, they are more active even in old age. So if you want to be active in old age, you don't want to come down with metabolic diseases, you don't want to come down with colorectal cancers, you don't want to come down with hypertension, you don't want to come down with diabetes, you don't want to come down with high cholesterol, it is essential that you live a kind of life associated with plant-based diet. Thank you so much for your attention. And if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, kindly do so you can get more beneficial videos that will aid you in staying healthy. Thank you so much. I remain your halal doctor, also known as Dr. Lawal Abdul Salam. Thank you and bye-bye.